how does news affect you in that way? Will he be going away and thinking about any transfer rumours, or actually will the focus solely be on the Asian Cup?
No, he'll be focused on the Asian Cup. He'll be looking forward to that. We know that the Premier League, we're going to miss a lot of stars this January. You know, there's a huge long list with the AFCON and the Asian Cup. A lot of the stars will be going. And I think, you know, secretly, maybe a couple of managers will be quite pleased if the players are disappearing over there. It takes them out of the limelight. I mean, Wolves won't want him to go, but on the transfer front, they'll want him away and out of any kind of speculation. But you look at him linked to Liverpool, and you look at Mohamed Salah. We'll talk about him not being there in January. The realism is he's probably not going to be there at the end of the season, because the Saudis are going to come back, aren't they? That deal nearly went through at the end of last summer. So this isn't a short-term problem that Liverpool have got. Yes, they are going to miss him, hugely miss him. He's pivotal to everything that they do, the way they play, the goals. I mean, he scored 2 the other night, got an assist and missed a penalty. That's how pivotal he is. Yes, he changed it up. He had Núñez. I mean, I did a count on Núñez. He had 6 attempts on target, 3 off target, and still no goal for him. They've got Diaz, they've got Jota, they've got Gakpo. They've got a different mix. They've got a real mix of strikers there, but nobody likes Salah. So short term, they're going to miss him in January. Is there a short-term fix between now and the end of the season? Potentially. At the end of the season, it's something they're going to have to address, because the likelihood is that Salah's not going to be there. If he isn't there, that then gives them the funds to go and look at the Hwang transfer in a really serious light.
Yeah, absolutely. And Wayne, another name, of course, that's been mentioned, that's been circulating for quite a while, is Michael Olise. Do you have any news on him potentially? Because he obviously is quite a different player to Hwang in terms of style.
Yeah, I mean, Olise's been playing on the right side of the Crystal Palace attack since he came back from a hamstring injury. He missed the first 3 months of the season after coming quite close to joining one of the Premier League giants in the summer. Chelsea, Man City were both really keen on signing him. I think Chelsea had a bid accepted by Crystal Palace, but that deal fell through, and Olise ended up signing a new Crystal Palace contract and getting a massive pay rise as a result. Since he's come back from injury, he's been absolutely sensational, I think. He scored his first Premier League double last weekend. He's got a sensational technique, I think. Brilliant on the ball. His movement, superb, athletic, excellent left foot. He's no Mohamed Salah yet. And he probably won't ever have Salah, the extreme pace that Salah had in his mid to late 20s. Salah's probably not as quick as he was, but Olise is a serious talent. That is why all the big clubs are looking at him, and I would fully expect Olise to join one of the Premier League giants this summer. It could be Liverpool, it could be Chelsea, it could be Man City, could be Man United. That's how good he is. They're all looking at him. They're all wondering where his best position is, where he can fit into their attack. Because Palace have played him in different roles. They've played him in the attacking midfield role. They've played him a bit deeper. They've even played him centre forward. They've played him on the left, but seem to be settling for him on the wide right of the attack. And obviously, that's where the massive Mohamed Salah hole is going to be at Liverpool if, as expected, he does move to Saudi in the summer. I think Paul said on our first ever podcast that Salah to Saudi is a done deal, and there's nothing that I've heard any different to that. I think that is more likely than not. He will go to Saudi, and Liverpool have got a monumental job replacing him. I think the futures of Gakpo and Luis Diaz will be up in the air going into the summer. Their outputs are pretty poor, I think. They're not nailed on for Liverpool long term. I actually believe Darwin Núñez is, and he offers something completely different, notwithstanding an inability to score from within the penalty box. But he is a special talent, getting better. I think look more closely at the Gakpo and Diaz position, Liverpool fans, in the future, because I don't think they're nailed on.
I think one thing that we can mention before we move on certainly is massive credit must go to Crystal Palace, because £8 million signing from Reading for Michael Olise. I mean, the money they're going to make back on that deal is absolutely remarkable. And if you think that his release clause when he last signed his contract was £35 million, we're talking a huge 50 million plus, I'd say, for Michael Olise. There's no doubt. And what a player he's going to turn into. I think his ceiling is so high. You've just watched a segment from Football Insider's brand new podcast, The Inside Track, with me, Lewis Pearce, alongside the guests on the show. show. Thanks very much for tuning in. Please do give the video a like, comment your thoughts on the topic, and feel free to share on your social media pages. If you want to listen to the full podcast episode, click the link in the description below. Keep your eyes peeled for plenty more content and exclusives here on The Inside Track.